Okay, this is Home Attack, and I found something quite interesting about Tekken 8. Now, they added the height and weight statistics of each character. Something that they had not done ever since, what, like Tekken 4 or some shit? You had to Google their height and weight. So anyway, in Tekken 8, they brought the stuff back. Now, one thing that's interesting about that is, how should I put it? Tekken 8 didn't only buff offense; they buffed some of the character heights. I know it sounds crazy. I don't know why they did that, but hey, I'm gonna start with Jin. Now, most of the characters are still the same size that they always have been, but some of these characters' sizes got buffed. Believe it or not. Now, I'm going by inches, feet in inches, right? Whereas they're going by centimeters. So if you know metrics, if you Google these metrics and you find what equals an inch, 2.54 centimeters equals an inch, right? So I did the math on all of these characters. And I realized that they got Jin at 6 feet tall now. That's interesting. If you own the old Tekken games like Tekken Tag 1, Tekken 3, whatever, Tekken 2. Well, he wasn't at Tekken 2, but Jin used to be like 170 something centimeters. He used to be, what, 5'10.5". Jin is 6 foot now. Now, Jin is 21, 22 years old, so it's possible. Realistically, yeah, he could have grown a little bit. Because boys can still grow past their teens. I've done it myself. So, Hwoang is 1 centimeter taller. Hwoang has always been slightly taller than Jin. But Hwoang is now 6 feet tall. I find that interesting. Hwoang used to be 5'11", and Jin used to be 5'10". However, now Kazuya is still 5'11". So now Jin is taller than Kazuya. However, what doesn't make sense is Nina being taller. They added some height on Nina. Nina used to be 5'3". She always looked taller than me. Maybe it's the high heels. Nina is now 5'6". Why? I don't know why. It didn't make sense for Nina to get taller. But Nina is now 5'6". Kuma's over 9 feet. The Bear's over 9 feet tall. I don't know if they were always that tall, but they probably added some height too. Lily's the same. Lily's 5'10". I think she was always 5'10". 5'4", at least Alyssa. Lars is 5'10". Lars and Lee are the same height. Well, Lars is slightly taller, but Lee is still 5'10". Lars. Xiao Yu is still 5'2". She's the same. June is still 5'6". Jack is 7'4". That's a normal height for the Jacks. King is still 6'6". Yeah. Steve is different. Here's an interesting one. Steve, didn't Steve used to be 6'1"? Steve is lower to 6 feet tall now. Now he's 6 feet. He's 6 foot even. Dragunov is still 6'3" from what I checked on the internet. Yeah, Dragunov is pretty tall. Brian's still 6'1". He's still 5'10". Feng Wei used to be 6'1" from what I remember. Now he's 6'2". Okay. Eddie's still 6'2", about 6'2" even. He's what, 5'10"? Yeah, he's 5'10". I thought Claudio was taller than that, but she's sort of saying she's still 5'6". June and Zafina about the same height, roughly 5'6". Paul's still 6'1". Paul's still the same. Raven, Raven used to look shorter than this to me. Raven is a 6-footer. Raven is 6 feet tall. Cause Raven back in Tekken 5 and all them older games used to look 5'9"-ish, 5'10"-ish to me. He never looks like he never looked 6 feet. They probably added height on Raven as well. Victor is 6'2". I already checked. I haven't checked her height, but she's all right. She's probably about. Well, she's shorter than June apparently. She's probably about 5'4". Oh no, she's shorter than. Okay, so Xiaoyu is 5'2", so she's about what, 5'3"? Yeah. I checked Azazina. Azazina is actually shorter than I thought. She always looked taller than me. Azazina is what, 5'7"? I thought her and Lily were probably similar in height, but apparently not. So Azazina, the coffee lady, the coffee queen, she's 5'7". I haven't checked him, but he's pretty tall apparently. 185 centimeters. So he's about roughly 6'1.5" maybe. Shaheen. Law's still 5'10". Leroy, for some weird reason, is 6'1". Leroy Smith has never looked that tall to me. I thought Leroy was like 5'9" to 5'10". Leroy is 6'1", bro. Interesting. I checked Leroy also. But I saw him next to Law. Yeah, he looks about. Yeah, I guess he is 6'1". So yeah, y'all. Leo's about 5'10". Yeah, he's the same height as Lee. He's 5'10". Leo don't look 5'10" to me. Leo looks like he's like 5'8" or 5'9" to me. But yeah. So some of these character heights have been buffed, and in Steve's case, nerfed. Interesting. Jen and Hwang are now 6 feet tall, when they used to be 5'10" and 5'11". I find that very interesting. I don't know. I just think that's kind of interesting. So these are all the character heights. I gave you all the heights. I wasn't gonna do everybody on here, but hey. I just find it funny. I didn't think they would do that. Jen do look taller though in this game for some reason, but Nina always looked like she was like 5'7" or some shit to me. But they actually buffed Nina's height. I don't know why, but you know what? I'm not against it. So that's all I gotta say for this video. So I gave you everybody's character heights. Oscar's 5'5", 5'4", something like that. Alright, well probably 5'5", because she's slightly shorter than, about an inch shorter than June. Alright, maybe she used to be 5'4". They probably buffed Oscar's height too a little slightly. But yeah, y'all, that's the video. Peace out.